Growing up is a challenge, especially these days. A BYUtv program lets you see how some teens are purposefully making their lives tougher. They leave home for 2.5 weeks, travel to a far-off location, and spend most of their time working harder than they ever have before. Their efforts go toward improving the lives of others, and in return, the teens find the inner strength they need to live better lives themselves. Here's a look at Leap of Faith.
So we took the summer and we went with 3 different groups. So we went to Bolivia, Vanuatu, and Mongolia, following them as they were building a humanitarian project. So I think a lot of these teens that came on this trip are dealing with a lot of complicated things. They're at a pivot or a transitional point in their life, just starting to figure out they can make their own choices in life.
I met the kids and I was just like, all right, I need to serve them. Like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make their life better.
Hey guys, follow me.
They're serving other people.
One of the things that really brought me so much joy and perspective has been the kids here.
I think it provides them like a different perspective on themselves.
That has been like the greatest thing for me. I love it so much.
I'm gonna be right here. We're all gonna do it together. Ready?
Our goal is that these kids will get on the plane to fly back home. Like, they won't even be able to walk. It's really hard work. So I think that that's a bonding thing. And I think it allows them to sort of drop their guard with other people because they're just so exhausted. But I think that that's like a benefit to them, because I think that by letting their guard down, it lets other people in. And I think for so many of these kids, it's that letting other people in is like what so many of them need. They need that positive connection with others.
We can talk forever, you know? Would you do that? Run away with someone?
I mean, if it was like the exact right person, I would still just look at myself and say, what am I doing?
Every episode cuts between 3 different locations. And in each location, we have 1 or 2 characters who we focus on. The first day of filming, I always explained to people, you all are about to have like an amazing experience. But like, not everyone can come on these trips. And one of the reasons why I want to talk to you all and interview you and get to know you and tell your stories is because, you know, I think that there's other people out there who can't go on these trips who could benefit from your experiences.
In capturing your story and telling your story, like, it requires a lot of vulnerability. And I just want to say in advance how appreciative and thankful that we are for that.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Like, a month later, it was stage 4, like very aggressive. And like, after she passed away, my family was so broken. My dad said at the funeral, he's like, that's my best friend. And I felt that because she was my best friend too.
As the teen builders were dealing with different issues, I think that we were trying to see like what role faith has to play in their lives and how it can help them confront these issues and pull them through. In the morning and the evening, they would do about an hour devotional, scripture reading, sharing their own thoughts about scripture.
When I get back home, I might get more into the spiritual side of my life, start praying. I think it'd be really helpful for growth and change.
One of the great things that we saw out there was like the power of a positive peer group. They were seeing that they were well-liked. They were seeing that they were funny. They were seeing that they were a person worthy of love. And I think for some of these teen builders, like, this was the first time that they were really feeling that in a long time.
I don't think anyone feels grief until they've lost someone this close to them.
A lot of people are going to be able to identify with the passing of a parent, or feeling forgotten by God, or feeling bullied. I think that these are universal experiences that teens are going through. For a viewer looking at this, being able to identify that like you are not alone is like a powerful thing.
Watching Leap of Faith will help you see that serving others is a way to build yourself. Tune in or watch with the free BYUtv app. Thanks for watching BYUtv Insider.